Quebec today, some disturbing news for people who live in Thetford Mines. A new study says their homes are severely contaminated. That's the wording in the study, severely contaminated with asbestos. The town has long been the center of Canada's asbestos mining industry. With more on the study, the CBC's Frank Collar is in Ottawa this morning. Frank.
Well, a real public health threat and severely contaminated, as you mentioned, are the really disturbing phrases coming out of this report today on asbestos in Thetford Mines. The authors sampled the air and the soil and the dust from more than 24 homes in Thetford Mines in 2004 and sent the samples to the United States for analysis at various scientific labs. And when the results came back, more than half of the air samples showed levels of asbestos fibers much higher than are considered safe in the U.S. A majority of the soil samples taken from lawns, from driveways, and in one case a playground also came back with much higher levels of asbestos than are considered normal. And in fact, in the United States, if these results were found in a community, it's likely that the Environmental Protection Agency would go in, mount a full court cleanup, probably close the schools, and ask residences of the homes to move out until they were cleaned up. And as a result, the authors are very worried about the long-term health effects on children in Thetford Mines.
These are significant findings for sure, Frank. What are the authors of the study hoping will happen now?
Well, first of all, they are very clear. These are preliminary results. They want to see more tests done. They weren't able to do as much as they wanted. They also want the further testing to be done by independent experts and likely from outside of Canada. And this is a reflection of the fact they're worried or concerned about the position of the Canadian and the Quebec government, which is, they feel, not in line with current thinking on the health dangers of asbestos as expressed by the international community. Canada and Quebec have long taken the view that the type of asbestos mined in Thetford Mines, processed there and shipped around the world is much safer than all other kinds. That view is strongly opposed by virtually every international health agency and the currently 40, and that number is growing, number of countries which ban the use of asbestos in any kind, anywhere around the world.
Frank, thank you very much.
My pleasure.